How are you feeling about the election?
I'm going for Trump. I feel like every time they don't want somebody who is good for us to win, they throw somebody black in our face thinking that's going to like make us vote for the black person.
I voted for Obama because he was black. I don't want to vote for her because she's the first black woman to run for president or to win.
I don't vote.
Well, I want Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I want Donald Trump.
Why do you apologize?
Well, I know nobody likes him, but we had good times with Donald Trump.
I'm running for Trump, so.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why?
Yeah. I don't know. I just always been a fan of his, so that's what I'm running for.
I used to be against Trump. I used to live in Virginia. I saw the bad side of it, but really moving to Cleveland, but I saw the other side of it.
I'm supporting Trump.
You are. Because?
Because it has to change.
Yeah.
It has to change, and now I vote more for what fits me better as a person rather than voting for the black person or voting for the first woman. So
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
I think they say she phony and fake, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I'm like Trump saying, you know, what are you, you know? So I'm not feeling her. People get mad about it, I'm just not feeling her.
I don't like her the way she speaks, the giddiness, the laughing. Everything's a joke, and it's not a joke. We're in trouble.
I'm going for Trump. Kamala was on Biden's team, and I don't like Biden. Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
Every time you see that, that's just.
It's common sense,
why y'all think she told Don Lemon sorry?
Because she knew he was looking for the other answer.
Well, because
How she knew?
she know he's gang member. He's gang member.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
yeah.
When someone comes up to you and asks you who voted for, Who you vote for? you know that he not voting for Trump.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but no, I'm
Sorry to burst your bubble, buddy, but
like that.
Wow, bro, this makes me want to cry, man.
Hey man,
I see why people be happy when they see us.
It's refreshing.
It is refreshing.
He was in Ohio and some of these some niggas can see the light.
I would cry too. God damn it.
he's stupid.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Cleveland was a nice city, guys.
It was cool. It wasn't.
Detroit, man. I ain't
one
gonna
of the
best
Detroit
cities I've been
shocked me,
to.
man. Detroit had a very
I
walkable
thought
downtown.
Detroit was gonna be like Baton Rouge, which it is in some places.
Outside of the downtown, it was like that. But the downtown was very walkable.
The downtown.
Okay, there you
It was
go.
very walkable.
I'm saying, is Baton Rouge downtown?
It's horrible.
Gives me Baton Rouge still. And Detroit's downtown did not give me Detroit. That's all I can say.
No, I agree.
Well, they got the Canes Stadium right there that looks nice. You know?
The what?
They got a Canes Arena
Who?
in Baton Rouge. You know they got a Canes Arena?
So this
She
is
don't
what?
look cool.
This look like some Cleveland shit right here.
No, it does. Cleveland was a cool little city, man. It actually pleasantly surprised me.
Ask you about your trip traveling across the country, because you were traveling across the country on the way to Chicago where you were, and we'll talk about that too. You interviewed a lot of people.
I did.
What are some of the things or trends that surprised you about some of those conversations?
Well, I don't know if it was surprising, but it was certainly eye-opening to hear so many people, even people of color and women, saying that they are going to support Donald Trump. I'm not quite sure that the polls are accurate as it relates to the tightening of the polls and who's going to support whom. And, you know, right-wing media, you know, when I released my content, they said, oh, Don Lemon was shocked or Don Lemon was surprised at the answers that he got. But there were a lot of black men, Jen, who said that they were supporting Donald Trump simply because he gave them a stimulus check. He gave them $1,200 back when he was president. They did not somehow remember that the current president also gave them a stimulus check, except that his name wasn't on it. So I had to remind them time after time that the check did not come from Donald Trump, that it came from a Democratic Congress, and he actually slowed it up in order to have his name on the check. So when they got the check and his name was on it, they automatically thought that it came directly from Donald Trump, which I think.
No, I think that's a fact, though.
No, that's a fact. I'm not saying why black people men are choosing.
I don't like that. Yeah, no,
that's a little bit.
That's bullshit.
To me, that's.
I watched
that's
it.
like, oh, these niggas.
They're
I watched the
stupid.
video.
He gave
I
your
watched the
Uncle
video.
Job ass $1,200. That's why you voted for him, nigga.
No,
That's what he said.
I watched the
He is playing
video
on
that he
black people
made,
being
though.
top.
I watched the
He
video
playing
that
on
he
top.
made, though, and only like one person said that.
Yeah, I know. I seen that too.
So I'm like, don't
Only
sit
one
here
person
and
said
say
that. He took it and ran
multiple
with it.
black
That
men
was the
were
icing on the
saying
cake. I'm
I'm not gonna lie to
ain't
you.
even getting
No,
that
I'm not even
$12.
gonna cap to you, bro. I'm not gonna cap to you. I did not get one of the Trump stimulus checks. I got one when Joe Biden's name was on it, and I'm still gonna vote for Trump.
Well,
I'm
gonna give it 100.
Black men are voting for Trump because the shit that's going on the other side is just too damn pussy.
No, it's because
It's too
he
crazy.
really liked that. He got shot. He a felon.
Well, that too.
He going to jail.
Three
It's
big
just like,
mamas.
At the end of the day, a lot of people they're just like they hear one side. If they think for themselves, they gonna be like, well,
shit. Trump part of free band gang.
Free band gang.
Yeah, he is free gang.
Trump got the N-word caught. All right, I'm just playing.
He's close to it, goddamn. Hey, he might as well.
Hey, I fought with two niggas. I'm the same
family. Those my niggas.
You know what be funny?
Don't clip this.
The Cartier family.
These are my niggas.
Those are some dope niggas.
Those are some good niggas.
If Trump was posted up with Future,
No, that would be bad, bro. That would be bad.
If Trump was posted
Man,
up with
what
Future,
that- I mean, yeah,
that
He
would
posted
be
up with YB, man.
Nah, bro.
He might free him.
They automatically thought that it came directly from Donald Trump, which I think is good marketing. It's the same as he does for buildings around the country, especially in New York. He doesn't actually own them, but he puts his name on them, and it makes people think that he owns them, and it actually makes them think that he is richer and bigger and more benevolent than he is.
Was there anything? What did they think about Harris? Did they have anything to say about her?
They did have. Listen, it depends on where you are. We went to a number of different battleground states in Pennsylvania, Ohio. We were in Michigan, Indiana, on our way, obviously, Illinois, on our way to Chicago. And it sort of depended on where you were. Pennsylvania, well, I shouldn't say Pennsylvania, I should say Philadelphia, was a bit more liberal, and the answers to the questions about her and him were quite different. But for the most part, in Pittsburgh or at the Jersey Shore and in Atlantic City, in Ohio especially, many people did not know who she was, right? They weren't familiar with her. So I think she has to reintroduce herself to the public.
Sure
but for him, I think that they thought that he's better for the economy. And that he gave them, that he brought money into the community, and that he was on black people's side. And so, listen, I wasn't surprised by that. I've been doing this long enough to know that you never know where people are going to fall, how they're going to vote. That's their own personal prerogative. But I think it's important for them to understand and to go into the voting booth with some knowledge, that they're informed as an electorate. And for all the reasons that they were telling me, the information was all false. And they didn't understand the correct reasons why they might vote for it.
Yeah, it's a
They
reminder.
didn't understand the correct reasons.
This the same.
Who are you to say what the reasons are correct?
This is the same nigga that was telling us white people is racist and married to a white nigga. Man, I can't listen to shit he got to say. Fuck him, man. This is why he's the same person said white men are evil and get down by a white man. Oh. That's the type of dude he is, bro. I can't listen to him. Don't keep it in 100. Like, yo.
Crazy.
Called Donald Trump a racist on television. You're talking to all these people out there. You still feel that way?
Yes, I think I was the first person to finally say it, and I think I was the first person to say that he was lying because people were afraid to say it. And I said, why don't we just call it what it is? Why don't we call it a lie? Why don't we call it racism? And I wasn't just saying it because it was an opinion. Anytime I said something like that on television, I backed it up with facts, and I gave people examples of the reasons that I was saying those things. Of course, I think he's racist. All you have to do is look at his rhetoric. All you have to do is look at his track record, and you know, anyone can see that. Go on.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
So I mean, anyone can see that, and so I don't think that was odd or something that was bold. So I do think that he's racist. Is it surprising to me that so many African Americans are supporting him? A bit. But I also think that people tend to romanticize the past. And even though by most metrics, the economy is doing better and it's on fire, what people do is they vote with prices.
Why do they keep saying that?
They vote with their wallet. So maybe the economy is better. Both can be true. The economy can be better, but prices are higher and people have less money and they have less resources to put towards those high prices to feed their families. So,
not better?
you know, we talk a lot about low information voters. I like to call them low partisan information voters because many of the people I spoke to were not sitting in front of a television every single day and every single night, following every micro breaking news development about Donald Trump and about what's happening in politics. But they were quite aware of what they were doing for their families, how much or how little money they had in their pockets. And I think that they vote on that and not necessarily what they see on television. As a matter of fact, Jen, I was surprised.
You see how he keeps referencing them not seeing it on
where they
television?
got their news from.
Y'all see that?
How did they keep informed?
No. No. Did you notice how he kept saying they're low information voters because they don't watch the television.
AKA the niggas is dumb.
So basically saying they're dumb because they don't watch TV and they don't get their political opinion from watching TV. Well, I mean, I think that would make you smarter because if you watch the TV, they're telling you what to think.
Also, he said
they pockets
just because they don't have money in their pockets and everything costs more, the economy's better. That's like fucking saying, oh, your leg is broke and I'm sick, but your health is better.
Hey, we're down on the scoreboard, guys. We're down on the scoreboard, but we're winning.
No, literally.
We're just out here.
No, literally though.
Because we're happy to be out here. We're supposed to be
though.
full with joy
And having a good time. How can
is
winning?
How can we say the economy is
That's
better?
It all started with to give every little nigga a ribbon.
Bro.
If you get slid on, you don't get no ribbon.
No.
Hey,
How can you say the economy is better if we were almost in a 40-year high inflation?
Prices of houses went up $100,000. Gas went up.
That got me thinking about that.
All that. What is the economy then? If the economy is the money in your pocket, the money you're spending, the prices of things, the prices of houses, the price of interest, if all those things in the economy, then damn it, I don't know what the economy is.
Literally.
I don't know what it is.
No, literally. We're done.
No, literally.
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. Don Lemon is a true definition of delusional woke.
Yeah,
he's the same person that probably tell us a man can be a woman be a man. So when I hear him talk about economics and trying to say
he never debates good.
The
Nugget boys cooked him. That's all regular. They're like,
when you're in a debate and you tell a man, "Oh, but you're not black," you lost the debate.
And he was debating Candace, and he got mad and said,
"That's what Van Jones said."
Let's
just not do this here right now, man.
Let's do this.
They know what they're doing wrong. They know they're the real threat to democracy.
I haven't seen nobody on the left just come and just cook nobody.
I've been saying
I
that.
haven't seen it
this whole year. It has not happened.
It doesn't happen because they don't want to. They never want to argue. That's why you always see people on the right go to like people where they're very left, and they sit there and they say, "Let's have a conversation about that." But you never see people from the left go where people right and doing that.
This might be actually we could title this something bigger than what it is because actually this is huge. What he basically just said. He basically just said the media is crashing.
No, literally. He said they're losing their grip on people because he kept saying
because they lie.
They're low information voters and they don't really watch the news on television, so they're not getting the right information. Like, bro, how do you know that their information is incorrect? Like, you don't understand their reasoning. Like, they explain the reasoning. He's like, well, that's just not the correct reasoning for you to support them. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to tell someone what their correct reasons for supporting something is?
The economy thing that's threw me off the most. How is it that if that's what we're voting for, these things that affect us that you just said, people's prices are higher, we all say that shit every day. That's what matters. If that's not the economy, the economy. We care about our money. Yeah. Everybody want their money.
This is not a winning team, bro.
They voted for them because he got $1,200.
This strategy will not have America winning.
To me, imagine the roles reversed, right? Someone on the right said that black people vote left because they give them niggas welfare. They said that's racist. And he just said that shit. It's the same thing.
It scared me. I ain't gonna think about that Eminem Houdini, the participation trophies, bro. Like, we're not gonna win by giving out the participation.
We're literally not gonna win.
Weenie Hut Jr. Super Weenie Hut Jr.
Doing that. They've been doing it, but like that's the problem.
Since we got about probably 13.
That's why Eminem album was about like
it's mean, bro.
Bullshit.
When do y'all get participation trophies?
We played high level. We talking about Little League. It's about the lessons that are taught. No, they didn't do that back when we was growing up. They do that now.
Don Lemon need to shut up, go lay up with his little white husband in the bed, and stop talking on the internet about shit he don't know what he talking about.
You want to know something? Alex Jones was like, it's impressive that Don Lemon got canned by like these mainstream media establishments, and even though he's fired and out of a job, he still pushes the narrative. He said you still pedal the line.
He's just a pussy. He's just naturally
like he's literally on his own social media now, going out and trying to make this content.
He's also trying to.
When I tell people
he needs some money.
No, literally, like give it a rest.
When I tell people all the information I know, and they still don't come to the conclusion that they're dumb for just supporting that, then I just come to the conclusion that you're a pussy. That's just what it is.
Hey y'all,
you're naturally a pussy.
This the first thing I'm gonna say.
Straight pussy.
Straight pussy.
Damn.
Y'all can call me
shots fired.
A misogynist for this, but I literally can't see a woman going to these countries that don't respect women for a woman to go speak to them in behalf of them.
I didn't even want to bring that up on
this. I ain't even say that, bro. Because if Candace was up there,
if Tulsi was up there,
they're not gonna talk. I'm talking about other countries. Them niggas not gonna talk to her.
You gonna talk to Cant?
You gonna talk to Cant?
I bet they gonna look at her
Man,
it don't matter though.
Man, they gonna talk to. Hey,
They gonna look at her. They gonna look at her. And
hey, but if the American people
But
stand
they gonna
behind
listen
her,
to it, yeah.
I'm riding behind Candy.
Me too.
I'm about ready to put the lemon in the food nose when I see him.
I'm gonna keep it.
Forget all that talking life of fake. He gonna do that talking.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all could crucify me. Y'all think Jim Cant, I'm saying his name. What's his name? Kim Jong-un.
Yes.
You think Kim Jong-un gonna talk to?
Well, brother, if I
You think Kim Jong-un
You wanna know what's crazy?
If I tell you to talk to her, you better talk to her, brother.
You wanna know what's crazy? That is actually a valid point.
Yes.
Like the fact that like countries have places where women don't even have rights,
That's
and we're
crazy.
gonna be sending a woman on our behalf to negotiate with these men.
Yes.
Like
That been over with.
I just don't see
I see
that.
where y'all
I just
coming
don't
from.
see
That's
that.
over with.
Look,
I'm being realistic.
that is so valid because it's like, how are they gonna perceive that? They might take that as disrespect. Like, who the fuck? Like,
And who is this woman?
It's gonna be
talking to me like that. I'm keeping it in.
Just be her.
But
She's the
still,
president of the United States.
She's the leader on our behalf. They're like, this is who leads you.
But brother,
But she not like
can you zip us? That's what that come down to.
They might think so.
They might feel like, hey,
They might think
they
so.
said, man, them niggas got their borders up, man. Fuck them niggas. We got niggas over there.
They might think so.
I think if it's a strong woman, she could be president.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm not trying.
y'all
Y'all can call me a misogynist, but I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic.
Listen though. Let's use this as a sport.
think
No,
about
I just
Candace.
want to know your opinion. Like, if you think that, and I'm not mad at you. I don't think that. I don't disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? But let's think about it like this. Do you think a woman could walk into, let's say, a pro football locker room?
Well, they don't play football. They don't know about football. But
Listen. Listen. Do you think she could walk in there and rally those men?
Not with football, but
Like, you think she could go in there and be the next Nick Saban?
Yeah, that's
Not
a good
football,
point.
'cause
Okay,
girls
but
don't play
like,
football.
That's a good point.
the leaders of the countries are the same though.
Like that
Testosterone
Coach
up,
Carroll
powerful
from
men.
USC or whatever
Type shit.
She goes.
Man,
and
they can track sweep.
But still, it's the same thing. If they play,
He
girls
said
don't
track?
play football, so you can't
Bro,
go
that's
off
what
that.
I'm saying, though.
Girls
You
don't play
might
football.
could, though,
A
bro.
girls wrestling coach who will whoop your ass, you won't have to listen to her.
You think she can rally lead?
But
man?
like, yeah, like,
You think she
don't
can
come in the
lead men?
locker room. We telling that he talking that hot shit. You gonna feel that more than when Candace.
Bro,
I feel Candace.
Trump
I
walked
like
into a
Candace.
locker
I feel
room,
Candace. I'm keeping her.
if Trump walked into a locker room and spoke, he would get more
But
respect.
no, y'all
than
got good
if
vibes.
Kamala walked into a locker room and spoke.
Well, there's too many black niggas in there, so he might not.
I don't know.
keep it
I don't know. But anyway, so look.
I feel like
y'all
men
both got
lead
good
men. It
points.
just makes sense to
Look,
me.
y'all both got good points. I didn't think, okay, if the American people pick this though, we gotta stand behind them.
No, yeah,
regardless.
that's what
All right,
America
we got,
does.
you know, like
That's
if you don't
true.
want to talk to her,
That's a
you know,
fact.
Then
Hey,
that's
that's a
just
fact.
Then we got an issue here.
That's a
just
fact.
when
We
it
might
come
have to
down
spin
to
about
it.
that.
That's when it come down. But all right, guys, let's know what
If she
y'all.